A 3-day baseline survey has been completed in Kalangala district. The survey was conducted by Joint Energy and Environment Projects, JEEP. JEEP is an organization which spearheads environment protection and energy conservation in Uganda. They are one of the champions in fighting climate change.
The project in Kalangala is about solar cold storage, and it is majorly for fish, keeping fish in the cold storage facility, and it is majorly for the women at the islands in the Kalangala district. This project is to empower women to be able to earn income, to be able to sustain themselves. It is also to educate people around that without hydroelectricity, you can still do what you want using solar energy.
JEEP will get a lot of experience because we have been providing solar fridges in schools and mainly hospitals, food, drugs, but for fish preservation, this is the first project we are going to run, and we think we are going to get a lot of experience, and especially in the islands, and working with the fishermen and the women groups. This is a major project that is new to you. We shall also share the profits from the people who will be storing fish. We have to pay some money, as we have agreed with the women groups. We are going to charge them per kilo, not per fish, and we shall be sharing that the proceeds with the women groups and JEEP.
JEEP has trained so many people in environmental conservation practice, that's planting trees, and different ways of agriculture, that's moving from monoculture to mixed cropping. And through mixed cropping there will be food security, the nutrition security, and health.
The 1.5-year project being run by JEEP is called Solar Cold Storage and Lighting. It is funded by the United States African Development Foundation, USADF, and it is providing expertise in off-grid energy solutions by setting up 6 green power units in Kalangala district.
Mainly in two sub-counties, which are Chamswa and Bubeke, and the project is called Solar Cold Storage and Lighting System. It's working with the women groups. They'll be keeping fish using the solar fridge, and they also boost up the lighting system there. There'll be a few solar lamps that will be taken there in order to change from the lanterns to the solar lamps, hence improving their health.
The survey looked at the following aspects: the willingness to use the environment-friendly facilities, how much is spent on ice patches, and the different energy-saving technologies used. During the survey, the community was sensitized on the new project. The women groups running this project includes Indiwulira Women's Group, Together We Can Women's Group, Gakuwebwa Munno Women's Group, Lwanabatyampata Women's Group, Kyaterekera Women's Group, and the Busobozi Women's Group. The sensitization was done in 3 days and over 250 people were reached. The project is operational in 2 sub-counties of Bubeke and Chamswa in Kalangala district. The sensitization activities covered the following areas: Bubeke sub-county, the landing sites of Buyange, Namisoke, and Luazi. Meanwhile, on the second sub-county, they covered Chamswa landing site, Ntuwa, Lukuba, Lwanabatya. The solar package included a set of 6 green power units, 1 at each landing site, equipped with 2 solar-powered freezers per unit to store fish and drinks. These shall be run by 6 local women groups, with 1 group at each landing site. This was done to increase access to sustainable and reliable energy services. This was followed by a 2-day training activity whereby 24 women from 6 women groups and 6 electricians were trained. The content included bookkeeping, leadership skills, conflict resolution, finance and management. The electricians were trained in solar installation, fault finding, and battery disposal. To oversee these activities, the board chairperson, Dr. Maria Bauvia, and the head of programs, Mrs. Kevin Sebina.
The major activity is to cook, to preserve the fish, but so as to introduce more solar products, we are also going to sell small solar lamps. So economically, the area will advance because the fish they will be able to sell fresh fish, which fetches more money than dry fish. And environmentally, we shall preserve that wood that will be used to smoke the fish. Environmentally, we shall also be preserving cleaner energy than the smoke, which spoils the atmosphere. And the solar lamps will improve people's lives because they are healthier than the small candles, kerosene candles that give off smoke.
They were optimistic that the project will go a long way in improving the living conditions of the rural households and the fishermen and women in Kalangala district. They hoped that by the time the project comes to an end, the lives of the fisher folk in Kalangala shall have been improved greatly.
Renewable energy is the key to success. And if we jointly do all this work with the government, I repeat, with the government, we shall be able to realize a great impact. To those people, especially the 6 women groups on the islands, smaller islands, we would like, as JIP, to see them improve very much on how to manage natural resources. 1, this very project is a business. We would like to see them doing a lot, learning a lot from this business and making money, and be able to carry out many other small businesses. We expect them to get the message right and be able to transfer the message to other people around them. And we expect them to become more and more united, and we expect a lot of solidarity, and we expect them to also help the leaders in Kalangala to be able to help them in terms of natural resource management and business management.